3, 2, 1. Boom.
Wow.
Oh, my knee.
I need these. I need these.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's like really good sound too.
The music very, very clearly as well.
Oh my god, these are so
Just
cool.
like that. Can you hear it?
Really? You can't hear it? No.
You can't hear me?
No, not at all.
No way.
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh. What the? What's the brand called?
What is it called?
This is Zungle. Listening to music and answering phone calls are available. Zungle Panther.
Yup.
What are you up to?
Nothing much, just hanging out in my place right now. What's up?
Well, are you coming over?
Yeah, I'll be right over in a little bit.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Cool, later.
Bone conduction speakers transmit sound waves to the skull via vibrations.
This used to be me, starting another day with the same poor wireless connection. We all experience poor Wi-Fi day and night and never found a good solution. This has been my problem for the last 10 years and probably yours too.
Hi, I'm David, and I want to introduce you to Zeus Pro, the world's first non-electrical Wi-Fi amplifier.
With Zeus Pro, you can easily double and even triple your Wi-Fi range and also maximize your Wi-Fi quality just by mounting it on your router antenna. Zeus Pro focuses the Wi-Fi frequency to 180 degrees instead of 360 degrees. Most Wi-Fi routers nowadays have 2 or even more antennas. So when installing Zeus Pro, you still can get 360 degrees Wi-Fi connection, but now with 3 times the range. And that's not all. It could be your old neighbor surfing on your Wi-Fi.
Get the hell out of my Wi-Fi! 5 minutes!
But it can be an unwanted guest. Wi-Fi is highly and easily hackable. By turning Zeus Pro and aim it to your private area, you can secure your wireless network from unwanted guests. Zeus Pro also increases your Wi-Fi connection speed by reducing interferences that block the Wi-Fi signal. And for the gamers between us, it reduces lags and disconnections.
Control, the revolution in eyewear.
The first is always the winner, the second is the first loser. After launching the first Control Eyewear product, the Control 1, we received so many requests from the crowdfunding community for a new design with a full frame and a new color. And here it is, the Control Cross Country.
I'm amongst the 10 best in the world in extreme mountain biking, called the Marathon Mountain Bike.
Control Eyewear uses the fastest responding and most energy efficient technology available. The disruptive and patented electronic tint-on-demand technology was designed for the US Special Forces. It offers instantaneous adapting tint within 0.1 seconds. Control your tint manually with a simple touch of a button, or put it on the automatic mode to change automatically, depending on the surrounding light. The rechargeable battery will last for about 70 hours. With Control Eyewear, you control your vision.
I came up with the idea for a translator when I met a French girl. That's really where the story starts. I was on vacation and I met this girl. It was difficult for us to communicate because she didn't speak English very well. And even when we tried to find a solution, like using some translation app to communicate, it was horrible. Look, if you and I are speaking and our phones are in our face like this, forget it. This is a wall. We're out of this real world interaction. But this, in your ear, puts us right back in it. Elodie, put this in your ear.
Je mets ça dans mon oreille?
Yeah, put it in your ear.
Comme ça?
Yeah.
Ok.
Can you hear me in French?
Pouvez-vous me entendre en français?
Ah oui! Mais je peux t'entendre parler français? Mais c'est
Yes,
génial.
I can hear you talk French.
Attends, comment ça se fait? C'est
But this is awesome. But how you do it?
Yeah, it's translating. It's translating. This little wearable uses translation technology to allow two people to speak different languages, but still clearly understand each other. Simply put, when one person speaks, the other hears it in their language.
Developing the pilot has been an intensive process. Our team's been working on it for over 2 years. Andrew is our original co-founder and oversees product development. I'm an electrical engineer and expert in manufacturing. We also have a mechanical engineer, software engineer, PhD in machine translation, as well as an industrial designer. Our wide breadth of experts has allowed us to develop a product from the ground up.
We wanted to create something that hugs the curves of the ear without being obtrusive. Something snug but fashionable to wear. In the process, we just decided to throw in an extra earpiece for wireless streaming music. That means the full system includes 2 earpieces and its accompanying app. It's from the app itself where all of the languages are uploaded to the earpiece. It's kind of an end-all solution for the traveler or the international professional. That's what we're doing here at Waverly Labs. It's simply the most advanced communication wearable.
What we want to do is bring this physical experience of music, the energy, the impact that you get at a concert or a club into the real world where you can have it everywhere and anytime you want. Bass is really the part of the music that connects you to the music physically. In a club, you get that big energy from a big sound system. If you put on the music the next day and you just have headphones on, you're just missing that part.
Whatever music you're listening to, it adds a physical element to it, which is something that you're totally missing normally in a home listening or on-the-go environment.
People are pushing the envelope of what they can get out of those big systems with the way that they make the music.
The Basslet has very high fidelity. It matches exactly the waveform of the bass that we're trying to reproduce. For us, the main challenge was no technology existed that could do this in such a small size, so we had to create our own. You can differentiate between this melodic bass line and hard kicks. So even if the music is a melody and a kick in between, you can feel the difference.
The drums, you can actually kind of feel them. Like toms and kick and stuff, I felt a bit more like I was in the room with it.
Inside the Basslet is amazing technology. We've built our own haptic engine, which takes up roughly half the space. We've got the other half, which is battery, to give a really long playtime. And we've managed to squeeze the electronics around the battery and the haptic engine. So there's hardly any room for the electronics, and it was a tough job to get it into this size.
The Basslet is really designed as an everyday companion. You can hook it up to a smartphone, to a computer, you can hook it up to a laptop or a VR headset. You can really use it with anything that you would use for listening to music, for playing games or watching movies.
The Basslet's designed to be really easy to use. You just plug and play, basically. There's no app to load, there's no software to configure.
Ideally, in the morning you leave the house, you put it on, you put in your headphones. When you commute to work, when you're at work, whenever you want to listen to music out and about, I think that's when the Basslet comes in. Bass actually has a really powerful energizing impact on you. And I think it's going to be great when you're out about jogging or doing sports, that it really elevates you, it kind of activates you and keeps you going. One of the cool things about the Basslet is that it hooks up to anything that has a headphone output. And so what I tried right away is hooking up to a synthesizer, and you play a bass line and suddenly you have that physical impact of bass. You can feel the beats of the music you're creating. And if you're a DJ, you can also use the Basslet to get a sense of how the music will feel on a big sound system in a club.
As well as for music lovers, I'm really making the Basslet for myself. I want to use it every day, and we're already at this stage and I'm really, really happy with that.
Music is certainly the most important content in people's lives. So whatever chance I have to make that experience better, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna jump on it.